What's happening, everybody? It's Brendan. Welcome back to Dad Planet, and in this trip to the Goodwill Outlet, I am here to collect my bounty from BOLO buddies. Let's get it. When I tell you you never know what you're going to find at the Goodwill bins, it's true. Look at this, a piano, 99 cents. Anyhow, I won a challenge recently with BOLO buddies when we went to the bins. You folks voted on that. And in this video here, I am going to cash in my victory from Courtney. So that was a lot of fun. So a couple of finds I've got here right off the bat. This is a shirt from Local Celebrity. Now, it's a Voltron shirt, and I think this company went out of business in 2008, but they did have a collaboration with the makers of Voltron, so I liked that shirt. I thought that was pretty cool. I have it listed for 40 bucks. Those kinds of shirts don't come up that often, so I was kind of excited with that find right off the bat. Then right after this, I think it's I don't know how you pronounce this, Pele, a pair of vintage gray pants here. I liked the back. I like the back pockets. They're in excellent condition. The gray color is not going to sell as quick as, the regular blue denim, but I'm going to list these for $40 as well too, because I feel like at size 44, it's just a matter of time. It's a really good size for that. So just getting started there. Those were two really good finds, and the first shirt might be a little bit long tail. The second one with those jeans, those might sell a little bit quicker, but they will eventually sell. So trying to find out what this shirt is here, Aeropostale or hoodie. No value there. I find a hoodie right here from Champion, and now the size is not that great because it's an extra small, but it is a reverse weave. It is a woman's, and the embroidered script logo on the front is pink, and so I liked that. And again, it feels like very high quality, has the Signature C logo on one of the sleeves. I have that listed for 30 bucks. I really liked that find as well. And then Vez Saint Laurent, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce this one as well. It's just a perfume pouch. There's really not much to it. It's very small at 8 inches, has some good gold jewelry on it. I'm going to list this for $25. I like that as a BOLO. There's not going to be a lot of competition for that, but really that's a high-end fashion brand. Some of those bags will get you a huge amount of money. So that's a really good brand to keep your eye out for. And sure, I'll take that accessory. It doesn't really cost me anything since it's so light at the bins here. Coming up, you'll see a Romeo and Juliet sweatshirt. There was a similar comp in pink for $25, but this is not a BOLO brand to me. So I passed up on that, and I'm glad I did. Just with summer coming up, it's just not a brand that is very good for resale. So move over to some hard goods here, and not much doing. This one was pretty picked over, but you'll see in a minute. I find what I think is a VHS tape that has value. Some of those really old school wrestling VHS tapes will make you good money. I put this one in my cart, but towards the end I take it back out. There's no value in that. It's maybe $5, if that, but I always check the VHS because it's an emerging market right there. Ninja blender lid right here. This is 20 bucks all day long. When I was in the bins the last time, I found one, but it didn't have the plastic pour spout attached to it, so I left it behind and just kept the actual pitcher and the blade. But now I have a lid to go with that. I will not combine those listings, by the way, even though they would fit. I will sell that lid separate at $20. So that was a pretty good score right there. Those are some of the easiest sales you will make. Those Ninja blender lids, those replacement parts, and the pitchers sell fast and they sell often. Oswald the Rabbit, again, I thought this VHS tape had some value, so I throw it in my cart, but the comps were saying put that back immediately, so that's what I did once I was able to run them. Animal House is another one I thought would have some value, but it did not. If that were sealed, it would be a different story, but $8, $9, $10, and you know what? You could lot those genres up and sell them and make some money, but just wasn't feeling it, so I ended up putting that back. Not much else doing in that area. Moved back over to some of the clothing, and couldn't really tell what brand. This is Levi's, I think, and they were skinny jeans. I passed up on those. I didn't really see much value there. I do, however, find a pair of J. Crew. Now this is J. Crew 770, and it's like a Japanese fabric, Kahara denim. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, Kahara. But this is a bolo. The sell-through rate is excellent. Keep your eye out for this style J. Crew 770. I have mine listed for $35. These will sell, according to the sold comparables, anywhere from $35 up to $55 for pre-owned. Those were in excellent condition, so I was pretty happy with that. And those are the kinds of bolos that will keep resellers in business forever, right? Because they're very unassuming. They obviously made it to the bin, so there's a chance that that sat in a retail store for a long time, and nobody bothered to pick it up. So that was great. Very cheap at the bins, maybe a couple bucks, and in very good condition, like I said before. Here I thought I had like the home run of the century. This is a first down exploration jacket, puffer jacket. Now it's got a little bit of discoloration in the white. There were about 15 or so of these listed currently when I was doing the research, but only 3 had sold in the last 90 days in this style, and 2 of them were yellow. Now this feels like high quality. It was big and heavy and bulky, and I mulled over it for a little bit, but with those kinds of comparables, with the winter season just passing, I feel like those would sell way more than they did. So something was leading me to, and you can see it's a little bit faded when you look at and the lighting's not that great in this place, but the comparables should be much better if those were in really high demand. So even though I put that back in my cart, I end up putting it back because, again, I was not going to spend the time to clean that. And, at a 15 current listings or 20 current listings to 3 sold ratio for the last 90 days, I just wasn't into it. And again, I'm not going to go into Terapeak and something like that because we just got through winter season. So I feel like I had at 90 days all of the data I needed to make an informed decision. And that decision was to put that thing back. So that is what I ended up doing. And I'm not really seeing much else in this bin, but look at Bolo Buddies over here putting in work. She's one of the hardest workers. Please, if you're not subscribed to her, I suggest you do so. She puts out a lot of content. It's very good content, and it's helpful for a lot of people. So keep her in mind. She has no idea that what I'm about to show you is in my cart, but this is like the grail of grails as far as hats goes. So this is a True Religion hat. Now, this style has rhinestones on it here, and it is obviously distressed. It's pink, black, and white. I have this listed right now at $250, but let me tell you, there are True Religion hats that sell for much more than that. If you've got a Buddha on the front, you're going to make even more money. If it's got the triple X on the front, again, you have probably a $500 hat if you find them. So that was just an unbelievable find. Next is this Patagonia Messenger Bag. Now, when you look closely here on the reflective piece, it's damaged, right? But it is just cosmetic. And so this is one of the reasons I buy brand before I buy style. This is already sold. I already had this listed and it is already sold and already shipped. I sold it for $25, and again, it's in excellent condition structurally. It just has blemishes cosmetically. So that was an excellent find as well. I was happy to score that thing, and yeah, it's already gone. Here is a True Religion canvas bag. Now this isn't, a big deal. It certainly doesn't compare to the hats, but I have mine listed at $25. I like the way this feels. It was in really, really good condition, both inside and out. And I'm pretty sure I can get, $20 to $25 for that thing once it is all said and done, as everybody sits in anticipation for the clothing bins to come out. And I found a brand new pair of brown Toms, corduroy. The sell-through isn't that great for these, but with summer coming up, I mean, that's, they're brand new. I actually got a bag from somebody at the bins to put them in. And so I have those listed at $40, and I know those will sell. Here was a Patagonia hat that I sourced. This is called the Tin Shed. It's a mesh trucker hat. Obviously tan and brown. I have mine listed for $30, and again, just a matter of time before that sells. I find an O'Neill hat here. I like the colorway here. This is very long tail. if I get $20 for it, I'll be extremely lucky, but this is super light and it was in, decent enough condition. But it's a summertime looking hat. O'Neill, not really a big Bolo brand when we're talking about hats, but I just threw that in there as a little consolation prize for me. A couple of things you didn't see in my cart that I did end up sourcing and listing was this Polo T-shirt here. I have this listed for $45. The comps are very, very good for this style Polo T-shirt. So that was a great find. And then the North Face Hedgehog shoes were, $30 right there. But yeah, there's Courtney paying up. It was a very good haul, very good trip. All right, so the total listed value for everything in that haul was $655. And of course, the big hitter was the True Religion hat, which I have listed for $250. Now, Courtney was also there, obviously, that same trip, and she sort of stayed in the hard goods area. So she's got a video from us in the same exact trip where I was just mostly clothing and shoes. So I am going to link that in the description, and I encourage you to go and watch her video and see what she sourced, because she came away with a ton of stuff. I mean, her cart was super full from that trip. But I have to be extremely thankful for $655 worth of goods that cost me absolutely nothing. So amazing trip. I'm super appreciative of each and every one of you for watching. So hit that like button if you liked what you saw or you learned something today, and then always consider becoming a member of the Dad Planet family by subscribing and hitting the bell notification icon so that you know every time I upload to YouTube. But that's all I have for you. Brendan here, Dad Planet. I'm signing off, and we'll see you in the next video.